Only two things were beloved to Krishna more than anything, and these things were soulfully connected to each other. One is flute and second is Radhe. Krishna and Radhe love story is legendary, not because they were gods, but for their deep connection, which saw a tragic end. Hindu scriptures describe them as divine lovers, but only Krishna and his beloved Radhe knew that it was beyond and above the understanding of all. It was his flute's soulful tune that impressed Radhe and attracted towards Krishna, and Radhe was the reason that Krishna had flute always on him. If we talk about his flute, whenever Krishna played flute, different things happened. When he plays flute, the moon stops moving, cows run towards Krishna to listen it, gopis get attracted for Krishna, stones get melted, and autumn season arrives. Some of his tunes make the Yamuna water flow backward, and for Radhe, the sound takes her name and calls for her. And last one, named Mahananda, which is like a fish book that captures the fish of Radha's heart and mind. Krishna was very much fond of playing flute. The interesting part of flute is that the sound can be heard only by the party for whom it is being played. If Krishna play for gopis, only gopis would be able to follow it and no one else. If he makes sound for cows, only cows would be capable to listen. And the love for Krishna was out of mind. Whenever Krishna goes for playing flute, gopis would leave their work in middle and would go for Krishna. Krishna's childhood was spent in the Vrindavan. Krishna won the hearts of many gopis. If anyone was fascinated by his flute too much, that was Radhe. Radhe was 5 years older than Krishna. Radha lived in another village, Repali, but Krishna's attraction brought her in Vrindavan. Gradually, when the time went by, Krishna had to leave Vrindavan and go to Mathura. Everyone was upset, her mother Yashoda and gopis also. Another side, Krishna was worried for Radhe. Krishna decided to meet Radha before leaving. When they met, both were silent. Both of them didn't need to say anything. They understand each other very well. Then Krishna returned saying goodbye to Radhe. Radhe was afraid of getting away from Krishna. His feelings didn't allow her to live without Krishna, and his growing age forced him to move away from her. After that, one evening, Radhe secretly moved out of the place where she lived and walked towards Krishna. She didn't know anything where she was going. She just wanted Krishna, although Krishna knew everything. Finally, the time had come when she could not stay for a moment without Krishna and just wanted to see Krishna. As soon as desire was created, Krishna appeared in front of her and she got too much happy. But the time was close to her when Radha wanted to give up her life and leave the body. Then Krishna asked her for any desire. She denied for anything, but she expressed that I want to see Krishna playing flute for the last time. Then Krishna played most melodious tune from flute that was never played earlier and totally dedicated to Radhe. Listening to divine melody, Radhe merged in Krishna. That was the last time when Krishna played flute. Then Krishna broke and threw it away. Krishna never played it again. After that, Krishna never played flute. After that incident, Krishna never played flute. And that's how the Radhe merged into Krishna forever.